Won't you and your family come and hang with Candy and the gang? This your girl Toya Telling, and I am back with another review. This is the review of Candy and the Gang. The title of this episode is He Looked Like a Snitch. Pertaining to Patrick, that is. So we start this episode where we left off with Candy and Todd having their meeting with Chandrika, asking her, does she still want to be a part of this? And she was like, yeah, she still want to be at OLG, but she don't like the fact that they keep switching up managers and everybody just doing what they want to do. It is no structure. So that's basically why she said that Candy and Todd don't give no. Okay. And so I'm all for someone speaking up on the job, letting the manager or the owners know what's right and what's wrong. I'm all for that if that's what that is. But I just don't like how she did it. I feel like if you was gonna speak up about that anyway, why not speak up about it whenever Candy directly gave you the floor in the meeting and asked you, was there a problem? Was there anything you wanted to say? Is any, you said, no, everything good. And then you gave Patrick the mic and let him speak for you. I just don't like how you did it. You know what I'm saying? It just was not direct enough, and ain't nobody gonna respect it. Ain't nobody gonna respect it. And then for you to backdoor and call Brandon, and now you got everything to say. Why you ain't said it to me? And so it just makes you look real messy, like. But anyways, Mama Joy, she's hosting because Chandrika is outside recording her confessionals on her phone, letting everyone know that Candy and Todd ambushed her. So now she's just about to go get back to work and not say nothing to nobody. When that's all you had to do at first. And so now Brandon, he's getting his house ready because Dominique is on the way. He's spraying air freshener everywhere, talking about, oh, I got the house can't stink when a girl come over. And I'm just like, Brandon, the house shouldn't be stank regardless, but okay. And so whenever Don made it there, she sits down on his grandmother's couch. And I ain't gonna lie, that couch looked like it was stank. But anyways, they conversate and she was telling him that she got a gig in London, so she'll be going to London next month, and he seems excited for her. He told her that she's not in trouble for not showing up for the meeting, of course. And basically, I guess she gonna take time off so that she can go and do her gig. And he asked her who she was dancing for. She couldn't say, but in the flashbacks, we seen that she told Candy that she'll be dancing for Rick Ross. So congratulations on that, Dominique. And so now we get to Brian's house, and he's over there frying egg rolls again. And yeah, Brian got the trap booming. Brian got the trap booming. And so Chandrika, she comes over and he put her to work. And I'm just like, Brian, I know you're not finna charge her for them egg rolls after she just helped you fry them. Uh-uh. See, Brian trying to get free labor out of all of them. I see you, Brian. And so they sit down and eat, and Chandrika brings up what happened today at the restaurant and told Brian that Candy pulled her to the side and told her that she heard that she said that she don't give a fuck about what's going on at the restaurant. And so Brian was like, who you think said that? And Chandrika was like, I think Patrick said it. And in her confessional, she was like, Patrick a snitch. He looked like a snitch. And so I'm just like, Chandrika and Patrick got it out for one another. I don't care what nobody say. It's some hard feelings somewhere in the mix of their separation or breakup or whatever you want to call it. And so, because I'm just like, why you constantly feel like Patrick is the one that told Candy this? If I feel like if Patrick was the one that told Candy that, he would have said that in the meeting whenever he said everything else that you said behind Candy's back. right there in your face. I feel like he would have said that as well. But another thing that just shows that Chandrika common sense is kind of off is because Chandrika, you know, you told Brandon this what's coming back to you now. You know who you told this to, and you told this to Brandon on the phone. So common sense should tell you that Brandon might be the main suspect in this whole case. So why is you bouncing around to each employee, interrogating them, trying to find out who said what, whenever you know exactly who you told this to? Unless you told this to all of them individually. We only just seen you tell it to Brandon. I don't know. But I mean, I feel like common sense should tell you that Brandon must be the first suspect in this whole case. So let me go to Brandon and talk to him, even though Brandon is not even a suspect at all in this case. But Chandrika don't know that. All she knows is who she told this to, and so she needs to be talking to who she told this to. But anyways, so she brought up the team building day. And Brian, he was like, well, you think I'm gonna be able to come? Because you know I'm still suspended. And she was like, well, of course you're gonna be able to come, because I mean, we are the team, really. So why not? And so Brian, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna come. And he said that when he get there, he's gonna match his energy with Philip's. So whatever Philip is on, that's what he's on. And so Philip, he's the overseer of the everyday operation at all three locations. And so that is OLG 1, which is on Peter Street, OLG 2, which is on Camp Creek, and and Blaze, which is on Cascade. So Philip, he sits down with Kandi and Todd and Don want to have a meeting. And Philip feels like Brian is catty and he wants to fire Brian. But Kandi, she don't agree with that. She feel like she don't really like. Kandi said in her confessional, she was like she don't like whenever Philip pass judgment on Brian. And on top of that, she believes that Brian is better than what Philip is describing him as. You know, and so for that being said, she wants to put together a team building event before she let Philip make any decisions. And I agree with that. So now Dom is excited about her gig in London. She's letting all her coworkers know that she's gonna be going to London next month. So now we see Chandrika is telling Brandon what happened about in the meeting with Kandi and Todd. And Brandon was like, "Well, didn't you say that? Don't you say that all the time though? Don't Didn't you say that in the meeting?" And she was like, "No." But basically she's trying to get to the bottom of it. And now we see Patrick and Melvin. They're walking to the juice bar. And after they get their juices, here comes Chandrika. She comes storming outside. Patrick! Just as annoying as she want to be. And she pull up on them talking about, I heard that y'all said that I said that Kandi and Todd don't give a fuck about the restaurant. And so Melvin, he asked her straight up, like, is this something that you heard, or is this something? I mean, is it something that you know for sure, or is it something that you just assuming? Because if so, you need to get about my face. And uh, Patrick, he over there playing around with it, swinging around on the swing and smirking, with a little smirk on his face. Like, ain't nobody got time to play like Melvin told her, girl. If you don't get your messy ass on, come back when you got some facts, when you got some proof. So she's strutting on back down the sidewalk. And I feel Melvin, like, girl, don't come over here with all of that. Don't bring your energy over here with all of that. Cause you never know what other people already got on their mind. Like, girl, please, yeah, I'm gonna match your energy. And that's exactly what Melvin did. He ain't got time to play around with her the way Patrick over there playing, swinging around and stuff. Man, go on. And so, Where we at now? Okay. And so now we see Brandon and they're riding around. I don't know where they're going, but they made it official. And she was like, "So you're not gonna be seeing nobody while I'm gone out of town?" And he was like, "No." And she was like, "Okay, good, because I'm not gonna be seeing nobody either. So that means we're together. Give me a kiss." Mwah. And so they done made it official, y'all. They are a couple, and I'm rooting for them. Because I mean, sometimes people get on these reality TV shows and they just be doing it for the cameras. But it seems like Dom and Brandon is really for real. I think that they really do like each other, and I really dig their vibe. So I'm rooting for them. So now it's Riley's birthday, and they're singing "Happy Birthday" to Riley. And Kandi told us that Riley is a sophomore now at NYU, and congratulations to Riley. So, but she comes to Atlanta sometimes to visit little old Atlanta, and so they're having a birthday party for her. And Todd, he asked Riley, he was like, "Okay, I know you're doing the lawyer thing, and Kayla, I know you're doing the production thing, but baby Ace, what you want to be when you grow up?" And Ace was like, "I want to open my own restaurant." And then Todd was like, "Oh, okay, you want to open a restaurant? I mean, you want to take over the restaurant? Oh, okay, okay." And I'm just like, God, that is not what Baby Ace said. And Baby Ace is so handsome. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. But that is not what he said. He said he wants to open his own restaurant. He didn't say he want to take over your restaurant, Todd. Meaning he want to open his own restaurant, own ownership, own structure. Okay, this is not a scheme that you done set up, Todd. This ain't that. And so little baby Ace is just too cute though. Oh my gosh. And so Kayla said she didn't want nothing to do with that restaurant until she turned 40 years old. And Mama Joyce, she was like, if they gonna work in the restaurant, then they need to know basically everything that comes with working in a restaurant. And Ty, he was like, I don't agree. And I'm just like, what you think this is, Ty? And like Mama Joy said, she think that Todd needs to come work in the kitchen and help out sometimes. And Todd, he feel like he don't need to do that, which I don't understand why. If this is your restaurant, why not come in and find out how to run each department of your restaurant? I just don't understand why not. Why not come work at the restaurant sometime? Why not help out? I understand with you being the owner, you want your workers to do that, but that comes later after you have really built your business to that level to where now you can just go sit at home and watch them on the camera from the house if you want to. You ain't really got to do much because you already know the ins and outs. You have already helped grow and build your establishment. But you're not doing that, Todd. So I agree with Mama Joyce. If they gonna work in the restaurant, they need to know everything that encounters in working in the part of the restaurant. Okay. Shout out to Mama Joyce. And so Mama Joyce was like, cause look, when I'm in that kitchen with them boys, they work hard. So I know it's hard work in that kitchen. And so in the confessionals, Bertha, she was like, and he never there with them. Todd ain't never there with them. And Mama Joyce was like, that's why I can't stand that damn Todd. And the whole Atlanta can't stand him. I'm like, they ain't letting up on Todd. I swear they not letting up on Todd. Them OLGs be teaming up on him. And so Candy, she agreed that it would be nice if Todd come to help out in the kitchen sometimes. I mean, he needs to know the ins and outs to his own restaurant. It's only right. I don't get it. It's only smart. So they all meet up for the team building day. And Candy, she chooses the teams accordingly to who needs to get along. And she pulled Brian to the side and told him, "Look, please try to get along with him today. Basically, off the sake of trying to save your job, because low key, Philip is talking about firing you." And so Candy explains to each team that the winning team will get $700. Each one of them will get $100 apiece. And for the losing team, if Todd teams lose, Mama Joyce was like, then I get to see my son-in-law in the kitchen. Woo woo! Because the OLGs is the referees for the day. And Mama Joyce is trying to get Todd in the kitchen with every opportunity she can. I don't blame her. He needs to be there. And so they started with tug of war. And with that game, Todd team won. They was sliding candy all across the floor. Then the second game, oh my gosh, the second game had them looking like a bunch of worms. They had them been sprayed with pesticide. They were hopping and gyrating, flipping and flapping out down the floor. And Mama George, she ain't making no better when she got down there to show them that if I can do it, y'all can do it. Mama George, she was flopping around. Brian said she looked like a fish out of water. But like Torrin said, I commend her though. I commend you, Mama George. At your age to get down there and do that, I commend you for that one. I would take my hat off to you, but right now I'm having a bad hair day, so. But anyways, so Bertha, she was like, whenever the third game they played, it was called Expeditors, right? And so that one wants to basically show the owners of this restaurant that expediting is really a challenging job. Like it's not easy, and it's something that you have to know how to do because, like he said, he don't even believe that the owners of the restaurant understand how much of a job expediting is. And I'm just like, of course they don't understand that done one hell. Hard not even showing up to the restaurant to understand that. So he's never there. And so on birthday she was like, I know we ain't finna eat that, not off the floor. Because the rules of the game, they had to basically pick the tray off the floor and get the tray to the customer while the food is still hot and time it and see, how quick they can do that in a timely order working as a team. And so on birthday she was like, I know I'm not gonna eat that off the floor. And uh that's when Brian got to play. And when Brian got to play Honora, she was like, that's my baby right there, Brian. That's my baby. And we all love Brian. And so now where we at? Yeah, Brian said that he's seeing a difference in Philip. And he feel like Philip is, he becoming a neighbor. He ain't family yet, but he's a neighbor or whatever, he might get a room in the basement. And so Chandrika, she feels like Philip is warming up to the OLG and she's loving it. So I think everybody is getting to feel of Philip on a very much more positive level than what they started out on. And so it's Todd's team turn now to expedite the plates. And when the plate gets to Patrick, Aunt Bertha said, is that Patrick? Look like he done gained weight. And Honora said, he have, Bertha. I'm like, the OLGs be gossiping they butt off. Oh my gosh. They supposed to be refereeing and they over there full of gossip. And so at the end of the competition, both teams tied. So everybody gets $100. So that was a scheme that Todd came up with. And so the next day, Philip and Brandon, they sit Brian down to talk to him to make their decision, whether they're going to keep him at OLG or whether they're going to let him go. And they made the decision to keep him at the restaurant, of course. I mean, we knew Brian wasn't going to get fired. They need him for the show. The show must go on. So, Brandon said that, it's best that Brian stay at work right now, being that he's recovering from his addiction and everything like that. Right now, it's, very important for him to have a job. And I respect that, Brandon. And Philip, him and Brian, they started out on a rough path, but I feel like they're seeing eye to eye now. After they had their heart to heart, I feel like they understand each other and they understand why they bump heads in the beginning. And I don't think they're gonna bump heads no more. I think they got it. I think that everybody is gonna get along, and I really love to see their teamwork. I love to see their structure. I love to see their bond. And I feel like this is something good for the OLG. So that was all I had for this episode. I know I'm not on time because I got a new job. So congratulations to myself as well. So my schedule been kind of flip floppy everywhere, and that's why I'm a week late on this review. But I'll try to be on time for the next one. And I appreciate y'all for tuning in anyway. Thank y'all. This is your girl Toya Telly. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. And also hit that notification bell button down below. Until next time, I hope y'all have a great day. Peace.